one's just climbed. That's nicely controlled by Parthiv Patel. He's going to have to get the big dive in Ngidi. And they come back for the third. Oh, goodness me, that might be out. That might be out. Pujara is not the quickest between the wickets.
It's close. That's out.
South Africans are watching this on the big screen as well on the scoreboard, and they're a little bemused as to why this is taking so long. There it is. What a huge wicket. Outstanding stuff from AB de Villiers. Brilliant work from Quinton de Kock as well. Terrific chasing from the debutant Ngidi. Again, here's the throw from AB de Villiers. Magnificent stuff from Quinton de Kock. Oh, that's nicely played. That's through the covers. That's a good shot indeed from Parthiv Patel for 4.
The news came out that Saha had been injured. Everyone was thinking he's playing because he's a better batsman.
I think Cape Town's working this test as well, so it's a good tactic.
It's going to be 4.
Well played. That's one of his strengths. He loves the drives. For a small man, plays a lot of front foot drives. Parthiv Patel against the big fast bowlers.
You see here, he hasn't taken a big stride forward, presented a full face of the bat, utilised the pace of Rabada.
In the line of fire. Now is that catchable? Yes! Big hands! Morne Morkel is the man. Rabada bowls a bouncer, and another wicket has fallen. That's interesting and gives you a little bit of a clue as to how Rohit Sharma is thinking in the second innings.
Yeah, I think he's got to play smart here. Vernon Philander, 128 kilometers per hour. The ball is getting a little bit softer.
Jonty, what about Ngidi? Lungi Ngidi with his run out in the first innings of Chetesh Pujara. That's a second boundary down to third man for Rohit Sharma. Oh, there you go. There's no fly slip.
See how wide this ball goes away from Hardik Pandya. He wants to play the ramp, but it's a long way away from him. Quinton de Kock, full stretch. Another great catch from
their group at the moment.
Bowled, well bowled once again.
Try and get forward to get behind the line of the ball. Look where his feet are. Nowhere near. Just the bat going towards the ball. Thin outside edge. But that's what pace can do.
That's in the air, but it's in the gap. And it'll go for 4. A good over.
Just a fraction too wide, that short ball. Needed to be a bit straighter onto the body.
That's 4. A very well executed sweep shot. That's a good shot. It's gone all the way for 6.
Might as well play a few shots in with the tail.
Shouts of catch it. Not this time for Big Morne. In the air and over.
You'd have to be close to 7 foot to really get able to take that.
Let's crack that away. And that's gone for 4. That's gone quickly to the boundary.
This was short and wide, so he just went after it.
That's gone very fine indeed. So that's going to be a 4. It's a well-controlled hook shot from Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, it's very nicely played.
And that one's gone a little bit finer, not too far away from Quinton de Kock. That one climbed high on the splice and maybe a bit of glove.
This one gets an edge, lands safely. Back-to-back boundaries.
Cries of catch. Oh, it's almost a blinder. It is almost an absolute screamer from the hash.
Yeah, fingertip stuff. Gets up as high as he can, Hash.
Cries of catch it. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! That is sensational stuff from A.B. de Villiers. That is an absolute blinder.
Yeah, very good. Don't often find A.B. de Villiers down that fine leg. It's in the air and he has to run in. It's the hardest thing to do, is to come in hard off the boundary and dive forward. And he snaffles it beautifully. And then, as Graham said, he goes for the celebration.
Cries of catch it. It should be out. It is out. The debutant has got Pfeiffer.
Boy, has he bowled well. Wonderful story. Well done. Incredible bowling performance from Ngidi.
Shami deciding to play shots in the back of a length delivery. Works again. Splashed and pops up in the end. Just as easy a catch as you could ask for from Morne Morkel compared to the one we saw him take earlier in the day. And Ngidi has 5.
And if it stays at 9 down, we'll go another half hour, I think. Sliced in the air. And that's gone for 4. In the air and out. There it is, 6 for 6 wickets. 6 for Ngidi. Look at that smile. Brilliant stuff from the youngster, just 21 years of age. South Africa have found someone special. What a start to his international test career, and he's got a stump as well from the skipper.
What a moment for Lungi Ngidi. 6 for 39 on debut in the second innings. He's been absolutely superb. And you get the feeling that a star is born. Best first-class figures by Lungi Ngidi as well. It's been a superb effort. They picked the 4 seamers again. They've answered the call of the captain, and South Africa have wrapped up the test match and the series. They beat India 2-0.
Against New Zealand in Durban in 1961. In fact, it's not Sean Pollock, it's his dad Peter. And Ngidi, 6 for 39, is on that list. Supersport Park today. And that's going to be a day that he is going to remember for a long, long time. Then you've got McCarthy, Bell and Burke. So he's joined an important list there. And he has burst on the international test arena. As we have a look at what happened in India's second innings, there was always going to be enormous responsibility on the likes of Vijay at the top, Pujara, and also Kohli. Kohli was, let's not forget Kohli's performance. He was simply magnificent the way he batted in the first innings, but Ngidi got him in the second dig. And this was a big difference, I think, the partnerships. Partnerships, particularly in the bottom half of the batting from South Africa. There was a good one today between Shami and also Rohit Sharma of 54. But again, they didn't get going at the top. The top 3 for India so far have averaged just, between them combined, have averaged just 14.6 so far. And you need starts right at the top, and that's what South Africa provided as well. So let's not forget that as a big difference. And South Africa, I'm just going to focus on one of these guys, Ngidi. 2 balls into the 13th over, 6 for 39. Outstanding stuff from him. Lungi, Truman, Ngidi. As we now look at the match summary of the second test match at Supersport Park. South Africa winning the toss, that's important. Got off to an interesting start and ended up being just past the 330 mark. Markram played well for his 94, and he was solidly supported by a grafting Dean Ilga. So that was a very important part of this test match. Ashwin, 31 overs in day 1, getting 4 wickets. Kohli, India 307, almost hit Kohli 307. He got more than half, almost, and Walker 4 for 60. And South Africa in their second dig, 258. De Villiers superb at that 80. And Shami, I thought, was terrific. Really tried hard, picked up 4 for 49, and India rolled over for 151 in their second innings. Rohit's 47, and Ngidi 6 for 39, and South Africa won by plenty. Right, so here we are at the moment in the Sunfoil Freedom Test Series. It is Team 1 versus Team 2. And the tour schedule, of course, South Africa winning that first one in a very competitive, entertaining test match in Cape Town. South Africa won by 72 runs. And then the second test match, South Africa terrific in this one, and going into day 5. And South Africa won by 135 runs, and we've still got another test match to go. That's the Wanderers starting on the 24th, so a bit of a break.